got a little Jinjer for everybody. A little teacher.
You sure that's the right song?
Yeah, we're the right song this time. We're gonna have a pretty good blooper reel the way we're rolling.
Eventually, yes, we're gonna need to make a blooper reel.
See, that's what happens. We get 1K, I get one shot, and
you ruined it.
it's all over.
Ruined.
So, my Jinjer ride's been quite interesting.
I love this Jinjer ride.
Everybody else loves it. I like it, but man, it's just
It's right up my alley. Right
what
my
a
cup of
voice
tea.
for a little girl, or for so small.
Yeah,
she's you don't
she's
see that
kinda
coming at
tiny.
all.
She's not that big.
But it's like second
She's
time
got a
was.
lot of guttural growl behind that little frame of hers.
I said another video. It's like it blows my mind. Both the videos we've done, it's just it's crazy. It is crazy that much growl come out of her.
Oh, you just wait. There's plenty more out there like
Oh,
her.
I'm sure it is. But so Ronnie, I'm gonna give you the
I don't
pleasure.
know. He might have this one.
Well, he
I
might
don't know.
do a pretty good job.
I don't know.
Do you want to hold this, or
I'll go
you
ahead and
feel good
hold
with
it just in case.
Just
But
in case.
we got Jinjer Teacher, requested by Mike Doolin and Mariella Quarendo Rodriguez. I'm not sure if that's correct. Maybe I might have
got it.
Maybe
He
a little
might have
bit.
got it.
You did better than I would have done.
Eh, maybe.
I can
He
promise.
He even put the little roll on his tongue, so I think he
promise
did
that.
all right.
Yeah.
I think he did. Jinjer. Have you heard Jinjer?
Yeah.
All right. So
Have you
a
heard
bunch.
this song?
No, not a bunch. Maybe 2 or 3 songs. So
You're
Is this one of them?
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
you heard this one?
no, I have not.
good.
So
Yeah. So we're getting.
I've
two
heard it.
Total
Yeah, I've
reactions.
heard this one. They played this one a pretty good, fair amount.
You
on
have or
XM
haven't,
radio.
Hop?
No, I've
haven't?
only heard the
Okay.
2 that we've done, which is Pisces.
Pisces and love. What was the other one we just did?
Jinjer. What was the second one?
Pisces and
And he's slow with the roll too.
That was live. Perennial.
Perennial. Thank
Perennial.
you. There you go.
I still want to do
Wow.
And that was live to Wacken. It was
Yes.
intense. Like
Yeah,
anything
that
we've
was
watched on live to Wacken, golly. Because that Nightwish stuff's the same way.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredible how good these bands sound there.
I'd like to go over there and catch one of those big festivals overseas. You just watch the videos and the crowds of people. It would suck if you're in right back.
Yeah, like 100,000
But,
people.
it's
Yeah,
just
it's crazy.
piles and piles of people there.
Just like, I was telling you about Metallica was talking about, they played in front of 500,000 to 1 million.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like,
crazy.
can you imagine? And Lars is like, I don't even know how the people at the very back even enjoyed it. He even could
Like,
hear
where do you
anything.
even find a place that's big enough for that many people? Like, that's wow.
It's like one of the Lamb of God DVDs has some festival they play. I can't remember where it was at, but it's just like it pans from the right to the left, and it's just like, where in the fuck do those people come from? It's like, how do you host that many people? Like, the parking's got to be ridiculous. I mean, I just can't imagine, but they do it. And
Unless they bust them in or something.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Still,
but-
everybody's got to park somewhere.
Oh, I just don't want to be that guy that's all the way up front and then you got to take a leak.
Or directing traffic.
And I mean, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just
Like,
going
what do you
anywhere.
do at that
I'm
point?
right here.
Yeah,
I'm
like-
right here.
like,
This is
what do you
where
do
I'm
at that
You
staying.
got enough sweat on you.
I
don't
fought all
think
day
you
for
can
this
do it.
spot. I'm staying right where I'm at.
beer can.
Or, fuck that. I'm just pissing right there. I'm just-
Depends.
It's rolling down my leg.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, we know somebody's done that before.
Yeah.
We'll let him be innocent.
But anyway, we're rambling. So
Yeah. Jinjer, teacher. Ronnie gave the request. Y'all ready to roll fists?
let's roll it.
Go. Guaranteed ground.
Good evening, kids. Take your seats. Open up your Bibles. I'm gonna chase on survival, so keep your eyes wide open. The young soul lost control.
Wow. Yeah.
Awesome.
I think
Awesome.
I'm pretty sure Love said it. Randy Blythe and Amy Lee had a kid. I think he's right.
I think she's
That's-
better than Amy Lee, honestly.
But I mean, that's got both them singers written all over it.
yeah. Well, even Randy, he can. I mean, you listen. There's a lot of those bands that are getting more into this style where they're doing the clean vocal and going into the
Yeah,
the,
but
the guys that have been doing guttural growls for a long time
Yeah.
are starting to get into more of this where it's a little bit of clean thrown in. I like it better. With a
I
little bit of mix.
kind of think that most of the bands that are doing that now, though, you got two different people that's doing each.
Not all of them.
Well,
There's some.
Yeah.
There's a good bit of them that are doing two vocalists. But then
like
there's
when you
still
get into
some,
her
but
doing this
her, yeah.
singing and then this growl, it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
When he's sitting over and
like transitioning back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
Like wow. Like,
Ronnie's like, that's unbelievable. Because I mean, praise an angel.
Oh yeah.
And then it's
And-
like, but it's eventually, where the direction it's headed. You might not
Yeah.
know exactly what it's going to hit, but it's going to hit.
yeah, definitely.
And it's
But-
like, and it does sound like, if you were listening to it and not watching it, you would think it might be two people.
Yeah, you
If-
would.
if
You
you
would.
don't
You would
know,
definitely like when I watched what was the first one that you guys did? The
Pisces.
Yeah, Pisces. When I watched that, like, I didn't know what to expect, and then I I watch it, and it's like all of a sudden that she gets down
As
on
soon
it,
as
and
they
it's
hit
like,
that- flip that
wow,
pedal down there.
like seriously,
I mean,
it's-
they said in the video, they were just, my reaction just
Yeah,
said all
it-
this,
yeah,
because
that's-
I had no idea that was coming.
yeah, that was wow.
That's what I like
Like
about
it's
that video.
like to the point where like my sister likes metal too, and I sent the video to her on Facebook. I'm like, look, check out this chick. She's badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
When he was all about it, when we first started, Love was like, man, I want to do that Jinjer. We need to do Jinjer.
Yeah.
And it was like, I kept putting it off, because I knew it was probably going to be some damn growling in there.
It's okay, Hop.
But
Come
it
on
was
over.
like-
Come on over.
But it's like, and I'm 3 songs into it, and it's like, it's really growing on me fast.
Yeah.
To the point where I wouldn't even have gave it a shot. And I've said this 100 times. There's a lot of stuff on here I wouldn't have normally gave a shot. And is a cool thing about this.
Well, that's what I like about this too. It gives us an opportunity to kind of step out of our comfort zone but look what we gained out of this.
Yeah.
I mean, there are so many bands that people have turned us on to just because, hey, go check this band out. Go check out this band. Go check this song out.
But I remember even like we had one person, I think it was Passio, had said that they had never heard Sabaton and they really liked it and they were going to explore it more. And I was like, that's so cool because that was what we wanted to be introduced music, but we wanted to
It's
let
cool to
people
get
know
other
hey, this
people
is
into
out there
it. Yeah.
too.
Well, and the older guy.
Oh, Anthony, is it Anthony Gamble?
Yes, I think so. I mean, look at him. I mean,
Oh,
look
yeah.
what- he's all into the Japanese metal stuff now. So
He said we did. I think it was Berdier, and he said, "That's it. I'm moving Japan."
but that's awesome. That's what we want.
Man, he had some guy from Thailand, and he's retiring.
He said he was going to move to Thailand so he can bounce back and forth. It was
Wow.
it was a little cheaper to live there, but it was he could still fly to wherever he wanted to go to and check out all these bands that he wants to go see, and he said that's the thing. It's not just China. He says Korea and not just Japan, but there's China and Korea and like all these Asian countries that they're just thriving with this, and it's just we're only getting little bits of it.
Yeah.
And this is Ukraine, so that was uncharted water there. I mean, because we was kind of in Japan, and we went into this Nightwish thing, which opened up another bunch of bands we'd never heard of, and now this Ukraine's bringing in stuff, this Jinjer of stuff that we didn't know existed. So it's just that's where this big list comes from.
Yeah.
Oh, if you like this, you need to check out this. I want to hear this, and
Yeah.
it's like you just write it down, and pretty much.
Now we have we're just like close our eyes and roll our fingers through.
But we love the request.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of y'all are the reason we're 1K. I mean, that still blows my mind. When I got the 1K thing this morning, it was freaking awesome, because it was like we had designed this is kind of just a screw around thing. We used to go to a friend's house, and I was like, man, why don't we just record some stuff there on YouTube, see what happens? And we got in this reaction thing, and man, it's like afterburner.
Exploded, yeah.
And it was just stuff started rolling in, and I was telling String, I was like, I can't believe this. Who would want to hear two little country people from Broadway talking about music?
Apparently, there's a niche out there for that. So
And I've enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I mean, because I've been introduced to
It's
so
fun.
much stuff,
it is.
and it's cool bringing their people in too, and introducing it like the thing we're doing with Bandmate. I think that's cool.
Yeah, and we've even had people commenting on that about how they enjoyed seeing that too. That they're getting, they've already seen it with us, and the fact that we're throwing other people out there, and they get to see their reaction, and then the next one they'll have somebody new hopefully, and so like I said, I think we're going to end up where we're going to run out of friends before we run out of songs.
Oh,
so
yeah.
hopefully
We're definitely right there.
we can get find a couple people we can maybe pay.
Yeah,
come in
maybe
and-
some bum off street.
Yeah, we're getting there's not too many bums out here. By the way, so.
I can wear a costume. I'll come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
let's-
go into Harrisonburg, I
I
guess.
had to go to Harrisonburg.
But what is how did you guys find out about Jinjer? Like,
Yeah.
where did you first hear them? What song was your first song from them? Throw some comments down there.
Yeah.
Give us
The
your
stuff about
story.
Jinjer.
We wanna
Because
hear that
that's
too.
another thing, we always comment how cool everybody is on leaving comments. Because,
Yeah.
man, people just load us up with stuff that, they don't make us feel dumb or nothing. They
Yeah,
just
but
be
they're taking time to explain
and
things
it's
to
awesome.
us, and that's
'Cause,
definitely
we
cool
don't
to see that.
We don't know nothing about these bands, and these people are taking out of their time to let us know about this stuff. And then it's be like, I'll tell String, man, did you know such and such? And we found out, like with a lot of the Japan stuff, bands interlocking. This member comes from this member, and it's probably all over United
Yeah,
or over
it's
the world.
in
it's
all
like it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that
Because
with
I mean,
all
we
bands,
see it in the U.S. So.
Yeah, but it's cool reading stories
Yeah.
about how this person got into this band or whatever. I enjoy reading that kind of stuff, and it's always cool to hear somebody's story. When we go to concerts, it's always you find somebody, you start talking to them, and you find out where they're from and who their favorite bands are, and then and then it's always a pretty good conversation you end up having. I mean, there's always cool people at metal shows, but I always enjoy that, hearing what their stories are. So it's kind of cool to hear that stuff. So
Well, we probably ought to wrap this
yeah,
up.
we're actually a longer.
Yeah.
We're rolling in too deep now.
Yeah, we're almost at 20 minutes. What the hell?
We like
All
to
right.
ramble, so
I guess we're gonna try this thing out.
We're
one more
gonna
time.
try.
This thing's
I
so
think-
close to going in junk.
I'd
drive
say
pile.
chuck it. I'm saying chuck it.
Ronnie says he's got batteries, so it might be all right.
Maybe.
Might be salvageable. All right,
Thanks
later
for
on,
sticking
y'all.
with us, people.
Yep.
We love you.